He tells me, you didn't know that Rico and Faith had sex outside of the threesome? Hey guys. First of all, don't talk shit about my damn lip liner because I ain't put lipstick on. So, it's been a while. What's been up? What's been good? Yes, I'm looking hit. So I figured I'd do like a cute ass little get ready with me or whatever. So tonight I'm going to the company Christmas party. You know how I serve every damn time. So I've already done my face for the most part. I don't know if I want to do some eyeshadow. I don't know. We'll decide. But I'm doing my hair. I'm going to wand it. So I figured let's do a story time because y'all, the crazy shit that has transpired lately in my life, y'all wouldn't even fucking imagine. Y'all wouldn't believe it. So, first of all, I'm coming at you with a trauma of my 20s friendship edition. So, I'm not going to use names, although I feel like this low down dirty bitch deserves for her name to be spread out, especially when y'all figure out who it is. Y'all really gonna be like, yeah, that bitch is a dog ass hoe. Neither here nor there. So I take my ass to, first of all, let's give backstory. So we'll change the name and we'll say Cousin Faith. We'll say Faith. Because she's definitely a Cousin Faith ass bitch. If you've seen Soul Food as a black person, you know who the fuck Cousin Faith is. Oh, first of all, fuck y'all. Yes, I got the old raggedy ass wallpaper. So, I own my house and shit needs to be done. So, kiss my ass. Anyways, so, oh shit, hold on. Y'all know I can't do two things at once. So, y'all don't have to un momento, okay? Un fucking momento. Let's talk. So, I had a friend named Faith. Faith and I were friends for probably, in total, maybe like 14 years. Maybe 15. Probably 14. I don't know. Long time. At least more than a decade, right? So, Cousin Faith and I, you know what I'm saying? We got very close. You know, we kind of got close through adversity. But nonetheless, that was my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did everything together. Like, that was my bestie, right? So, Faith is like, bitch, at my school, it's this dude. I promise you, everything you describe that you want in a dude physically, it's it. Like, everything you describe, he fits it to the T. Like, he tall, he cute, blah, 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 blah. So, you know me. If I want you, I gotta get you.
I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
So, what my crazy ass did, I low-key stalked him. Type of way I found his ass on social media. Maybe somebody that I knew in that time was like tweeting him, maybe. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, it was like faded because I never saw the nigga before. But then all of a sudden, I see my timeline. I follow him. So I'm watching him from afar. Really, I'm trying to put myself in his face. So his shit was like probably private or some shit. And he accepted me. So I was like, yeah. He think you girl cute too. That's what I'm thinking to myself. That's what I'm telling myself, right? So I don't say anything because I'm still kind of shy. I'm just now learning how to like work my sex appeal, right? So I'm still shy as shit. And yeah, so I just kind of watch him from afar. I'm trying to learn his personality, what he's like. I don't learn much. He doesn't tweet much. I have like a house party whenever I moved into like the college campus apartments or whatever. And it's like popping. So it's this dude, right? He's also at, you know what I'm saying? He's at my crib or whatever. But we cool, you know what I'm saying? We're closer in age. I feel like I might have noticed that they were around each other. You know, dude that Faith told me about. So I just pretty much was like, hey, I think your friend's cute. He's like, oh shit, who? So I'm like, he's really tall, you know what I'm saying? You know, so he's talking about some, what are we gonna nickname him? Oh shit. Rico. So, he's like, oh, you talking about Rico? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I guess it's his name. I don't know his name. You know, playing coy, you know. And he's like, oh shit, that's my cousin. And I'm thinking to myself, even fucking better. So I'm like, hey, well, tell your cousin I said what's up. I'm on him. I'm pretty sure he showed him my socials and realized we were already following each other. So it was just like perfect. It just aligned, right? He falls in my inbox. And Rico was like, so I heard you had a message for me? And so I'm trying to play it off. I'm like, I was a little inebriated, so do you mind refreshing my memory? Type shit. Bitch, I know exactly what the fuck I said. But now I feel thirsty. Because, again, I ain't never shot at a nigga before. And I'm nervous. He's going to be like, nah. So, I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, he just said you said hi. So I'm like, yeah, hey, how are you? I'm Ashley, blase blah. So it's like, I don't know what to say. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep my cool on because I don't really know this nigga like that. So my birthday's coming up and I tell myself, okay, I'm turning 20. I know I'm turning 20. So I tell myself, I'm like, I'm grown. I have my own place. And I want this man. But I don't want him because I know he'll probably break my heart because of the way he looks. I didn't know anything about him. I just knew the way he looked. I'm pretty sure he has hella hoes. Like, if I find him fine, I'm almost positive that, like, I'm not the only one that's trying to be the only one, right? So it's like, you just got out of this shit with a nigga like this. Let's just have some fun. Like, and mind you, I thought that, like, the boyfriend at the time, my ex-boyfriend, I was fully convinced that he was my husband. Like, I was convinced that he was going to be my soulmate and that I'm just going to do this to pass time because that's what I'm supposed to be with. That's how deeply I fall in love. Again, Venus and Scorpio type shit. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, what are you up to? He's like, nothing much, chilling. What are you up to? I was like, laying in bed, having trouble sleeping, ... Want to help put me to sleep? He's like, for sure. You come to me, I'll come to you. I was like, I'll come to you. I want you in my motherfucking space. I don't know you like that. So I'm like, I'll come to you. Cool. Sent to Addie. Get up, wash up, you know what I'm saying? Shower, get my shit together. Do my hair. Yes, I do my hair before I have sex. Fuck you. I like to put on a performance. And I go over there. Bitch. Probably the best sex I ever had in my life. Like, on some shit. Like, I'm 19. I have been having sex with the same person consistently. And he is like, freaked out 9,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lit. That nigga got tricks. He just, Cud did his thing. Not too much gas on him. This is not a gas for him. Me and Rico have a lot of fun. He's older than me, so I'm like experimenting. Like, we're doing shit that, you know what I'm saying, freak shit. Like, at this point, I know that I'm dickmatized. Oh, I've been watching flicks, right? I thought threesomes do look lit. They look really fucking fun on flicks. Like, it looks like the best fucking time ever, right? So, he's like, he asks or whatever. Again, I'm young and I'm fun, okay? He was like, have you ever had a threesome? And I was like, no, but it's funny you mention it because I'm pretty intrigued. Like, I want to do one, but I don't know who I would do it with. And, so pretty much once I knew he was interested, again, I'm dickmatized. I'm like, I'm going to give him a fucking threesome. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So I had this homegirl at the time. We'll say her name's Yana. It's not too close for comfort, so I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I can do it. But I'm not into girls, so I'm not eating vagina. So I'm like, she can eat my vagina. That'd be cool. I know she'd do it, so it's cool. And so I'm like, yeah, we'll try it out. So I asked her. At first, she's like, yeah. And then she chickened out. But when she chickened out, I was talking to Faith about it. You know, so I'm like, bitch, she ain't chicked out. And Faith's like, I'll do it. Red flag number one, bitch. I should have been like, hell, not the fuck you want to do that shit for. But I didn't. I was like, I was so focused on wanting to give him an experience. Because again, I have been experiencing great things with him. So I'm like, I'm going to give him an experience because he's given me so many great experiences, right? So I'm just like, I've got to give this to him. Not that I have to. He didn't pressure me into it. Not at all. I really wanted to. Because again, I'm a fucking pleaser. In my mind, I convinced myself, I'm like, that'd be perfect because I feel more comfortable around you. Like, I know you won't try to double back and do it again because, like, you my real friend. Like, you my friend since before all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my high school friend. We've been friends since 10th grade. Like, this is my nigga. And I ain't got to worry about having to do no gay shit. Like, no offense to gay people. But again, I wasn't a lesbian. I'm strictly dickly. It happens. We do it. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking terrible. Worst shit ever. Like, I'm literally like watching him fuck my friend. And I don't like it. Like, I am pouting. Like, I literally had to stop the whole threesome. I'm like, bro, I don't like this shit. This ain't fun for me. Like, it's not interactive. We've got to stop. I don't want to do it anymore. So, of course, respecting me, we stopped. We left, you know what I'm saying? I talked to the bitch. I'm like, look, bro, I ain't like that. And I'm gonna be honest, like, bro, I'm just realizing this nigga's like kind of off limits. Like, I'm having too much fun with him and I really don't want to share, right? I'm running into him. I'm like, look, bro, that wasn't fun for me. She was like, it wasn't that bad. I'd probably do it again. I was like, you do it again? Really meaning you fuck him again, bitch, because, bitch, what? I was like, bitch, you can have any nigga I've ever touched. You know I don't give a fuck about no niggas. Like, you have fair game to all of them. But this one is my favorite. He's mine. I'm not sharing. I'm not letting up off that ass. Not right now. So, bam. We good. Me and Rico, we continue to have sex for another like 12 years after that. Mine yearn. No, we never dated. We just had fun with each other. I don't know. It got really muddy. That's another story time for another time. During the course of the 12 years, Faith and I have fallen out with one another. We used to do a business venture together. And she was just flawless fucking our friendship. On top of the business thing we were doing going sour, I just decided, bitch, I ain't got it in me no more. I ain't got time for these hoes. So I took myself out of that friendship. Me and Faith's cousin are like this. So we still kick it, we still talk. So that way it won't be awkward between us. We started speaking to one another. So it was cool. And it was cordial anyways, because at the time, because I didn't have anything against her. I just knew she wasn't a good friend to me. So I had to, I had to take myself out of the situation. So boom. Some type of way, Rico and I's social circles had collided because I hooked Faith up with my homeboy, who was like my home. Like, I knew him separately from Faith. Like, I had met him through my new friends. So, like, yeah, like my cool nigga friends. Yeah, I'm about to take my fucking shirt off. I'm hot. Hold the phone, because I ain't fucking this beat up. I get beefed out with our mutual friend or whatever over some shit with Faith, right? I hooked them up, but when he talked to Faith, I didn't realize that our homeboy let her know what it was, and she chose. So she made it seem like to me that, our friend was just on some dirty doggish shit. So I end up feeling like it's kind of my fault that my friend is going through this because I put them down, right? So I decide like I ain't fucking with our friend no more because nigga, I told your ass how to treat her. I told you she was a lover girl ass bitch. Like I told you she not built for this type of life. And you know what I'm saying? Like he was, you know what I'm saying? He was taking on dates and shit. Shit she had never experienced because this thirsty bitch ain't fucking been in a relationship since middle school. Like she been fucking though. She damn sure been getting some dick, but she ain't been able to get no nigga since middle school, right? Like legit middle school, like probably 7th grade at that. And then he didn't even go to the same school though. They was in a relationship over the phone. Look at me. Look what's going on if I'm talking shit. God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, the nigga was like, he told her, like, I'm not going to ever be with you. So I'm like, why? You didn't even do shit. And she was like, because of that threesome situation with me, you, and Rico. And so I'm kind of confused because I'm like, bro, like, you didn't even know him then. Like, why is he tripping over something that was, like, way before him? Like, nobody knew that this was going to happen. And he knew what the play was whenever he started talking to you. So I'm confused, right? Me getting unbeefed out. After a while, I found out that Faith was a side bitch. And she knew she was a side bitch. And she was cool with being the side bitch. So I had decided at that point, why am I beefed out with him if you're going to continue to fuck with him? Like, I'm not going to be beefed out with this nigga because that was really my homeboy. Like, shit, I was really only beefed out with him on Stripped of You. But if you know what the play is, what the fuck what am I on his ass for? So now we up to real time right now. Now we in real time. So our homeboy get married. Love his wife, by the way. Side note, love her. Cool ass bitch. Not kind of call you a bitch if you see this, but I'm just saying, cool as shit. I like her. Very sweet. So my boy get married. You feel me? Bitch, why Faith there?
Paul, why is you here?
This is when me and Faith speak for the first time. Is at the wedding. Not only is Faith there, so is Rico. Dominique is there as well. So you know what I'm saying? We're singles at a wedding. So you know what singles at weddings do is we look for more niggas. She gets one of the groomsmen. And so they're talking. They're really like hardcore talking. I love that for them. They're still talking. Like in real time. Love that for them. They talking or whatever. He invites her to the trip to Atlanta. So she's like kind of weird about it. She's like, I don't know. Yeah. So she invited me. Because you know a bitch like me. I'm a Sagittarius. So I'm always going to go. I told her a long time ago, like, when you want to travel, let me know. Because I like to fucking travel. She did. She was like, bitch, you trying to go to Atlanta? And I'm like, for what? She's like, cause I was invited and I really don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my trip. And I kind of, you know, I want somebody, real shit, I want somebody that I'm comfortable with. And I know you'll swing it. And I was like, fuck it. All right, I'll go. So, yes, I was invited by her. However, it was not my trip. It was our homeboy trip, the one that just got married. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask him if he's okay with me going first instead of me just... Because at this point, I have been showing up to everything. Like, yes, I've been invited, but it's been very random. Like, I have just been there. Like, I went from being nowhere to everywhere in, like, a weekend. I asked him, like, hey, I know y'all are going to Atlanta. He's invited me, and I want to make sure you're okay with me coming before I just show the fuck up. And he's like, hell yeah, come on. You gotta ask? Hell yeah. So he sends me the itinerary and shit. You know, like what they got planned or whatever. And it so happens it's right around my birthday. My birthday was that Tuesday. We went that weekend. How the fuck am I gonna get dressed and shit on camera? I don't know. So we go. We have a good time. We come back. I'm on the phone with our homeboy. We talk on the phone for like 4 hours. Me and this nigga is really josing. Like, we on the phone. Like, we chopping it up, right? Bro. Why we talking about the faith situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? We really hashing out. We never hashed out what happened, why I was acting the way I was acting. Like, we just never hashed it all out, right? So, you know what I'm saying? We just left off this trip. Like, and it was such a random conversation. But he was calling me trying to figure out how to take the Snapchat shit off the reel, right? While we're talking, he tells me, you didn't know that Rico and Faith had sex outside of the threesome? Come again? Come a motherfucking again? Run that by me one more time, because I don't think I heard that. That's not what I just heard. That's for damn sure not what I just heard. Couldn't have been. He was like, yeah, like, that's why I would not fuck with her. Like, it was one thing, like, I accepted the threesome, but once I found out that she double backed and fucked him and was fucking him behind your back, and of course that nigga, me and him are in competition all the time, he let me know he fucking the bitch I'm talking to. So I can't, he was like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not living with that shit for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna have him talking that shit forever. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking with no bitch that didn't touch my nigga, and my nigga has touched more than once and can touch again. Nigga, you know what I mean? Would it be like,
the nigga was too stunned to speak.
That was I. Because it made me automatically think back to all the times when I didn't have a vehicle. You are dropping me off at this man's house. It's making me think of the times that I have seen y'all in each other's inbox, but like, not really thinking, like, making it seem like, oh, he was looking for you, because, you know what I'm saying, he thought I was with you, because at the time I didn't have a phone. Like, at this time in my life, I was really struggling, but I just didn't give a fuck about having a phone. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, that's why. That's why. I'm heartbroken, bitch. Like, I call my homegirl, our mutual friend, her cousin. I'm like, bitch, so did you know this? Because she be knowing all this shit, but she be acting like she don't know. So she was like, Ashley, I swear to God, I had no clue. Like, I had no idea, because that shit's foul, right? So I'm like, okay, like, shit, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. Like, I know how I feel, but it's like, what do you do? Because we're not talking anymore. Like, she was just like, nah, that shit dead ass wrong. And she was like, if I could say something, I would. But I know that I'm not supposed to know this. So I'm not going to say that. But if she ever make mention to it, I'm going to say something to her. And I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, so anyways, what y'all think? Okay, so anyways, yep, found out that they had been having sex behind my back. It all came out. Then after that, I found out that Rico had also run his mouth. He ended up telling that to a group chat. I'm really paraphrasing. I can't even give all the details because I'm fucking late for this party. But yeah, pretty much he gave them all the details about what we did that weekend. It came back to me. So that was like in 2 days I find out. 1, you're telling my business. 2, I don't know what I want to wear tonight. I don't know if I want to wear my Valentino, which is my signature scent, or if I want to do my Cloud, or if I want to do the Mugler. I feel like the Mugler is giving, so we'll probably do. Don't want that. It gets grown. It gets like I got money. So, yeah, found all that out within the span of 3 days. And that is the story time. My homegirl, Dominique, did tell. I also said some really wild things on the internet. Very wild. But pretty much, I look good. I look kind of cute. I can't switch the camera, so I guess I have to walk like this. So anyways, yeah, that's what happened. Never trust these hoes, because they ain't shit. This is my bag. So this is gonna be like the whole shebang together. I think it's so cutesies. Ah! So yeah, anyways, that's what happened. I can go deeper into this. I'll probably finish this up in a little bit. Fuck you. It's the summertime, and my stupid ass had the nerve to get a fucking leave out. And I'm natural. So leave out plus humidity and sweat in summertime equals puff. So, you know, just shit. At least I have real hair. Anyways, so I'm coming at you with the ending to the last video. So last time I tried to post this, it was a whole lot of I wish her nothing but sorrow and despair in life. And then a lot of she could suck a dick. And a whole lot of hot pussy, low self-esteem, having hoe, and that's just who she's gonna be for the rest of her life. So yeah, it was too soon, obviously. So now I'll do an actual outro video, I guess. So I guess we want a conclusion. All in all, so let's be 100. Rico and I, after that situation when I found out, some other things transpired. I may or may not have been wrong. I still don't know. It's still up for debate. I feel as though that it was a little bit too coincidental for me to be being crazy. But then at the same time, it's like I can't quite prove it. So do I just wash it? But anyways, so that with that combination, of course, me and Rico stopped talking. And bitch, I'm not even gonna lie. We're like a fucking Drake song. Fucking Blue Tint, that's us. That is our life. I can't help myself, okay? I like him. He fine. He's fun. No nonsense. I should also take accountability because when I first met her, I don't even know if I said the bitch name, but I didn't mean to. But when I first met Faith, she was actually coming off of like a friend group break because she was having sex with her friend group's dudes. So it should not have surprised me. And my very close homeboy, he was like, Kat, you gotta realize, like, you cannot give people the benefit of the doubt. If they did it to their friends, it's only a matter of time before they're gonna do it for you. She just has very low self-esteem and she thinks very small and very little of herself. That's her behavior. That's what she does. Like, she just has sex with, because she, like I said, she has very low self-esteem. She has no self-worth. So she wants to be popular. All she's ever wanted was to be popular. And I'm not just gonna say I'm just the most popular bitch in the world. But I do know, when I was in high school, which is a high school thing, when I was in high school, yes, I did know a lot of people, and yes, that did, put us in a lot of, a lot of different social circles or whatever, and she lived for that, and it just makes her feel good that if the man that wants to have sex with the popular girl wants to have sex with me too, then maybe I'm worthy too. So that was pretty much how she equates her self-worth, and you just can't help a bitch like that. Like, you don't trust a bitch like that, and that was my mistake. But signing out, she's just a pathetic woman who has no self-worth, and that's beating her ass enough. No need for karma, no need for get back. So yeah, until next time, see y'all soon.